Now we are moving towards the doctrine of caveat emptor, principle of caveat emptor. We have the two important concepts to learn the meaning and exceptions. What is my job is just to explain the meaning exceptions I want to give you as a homework. But this is the damn important topic, guys. Look, it is not like so that I will not clarify your doubts. Read it. Any point you are not able to understand, revert me back. Clear? Now, caveat emptor, general meaning of these two Latin terms, most of you have the answer like let the buyer. Yeah. Exactly. Let the buyer beware. Let the buyer beware. But what do you mean by this? Tell me one thing, this principle is favoring whom? Seller or buyer? Seller. Seller. Fine, it sounds that many of you know, I think it saves my some time, so I'm just creating a situation, try to solve it. Ready? Yes, sir. Assume that you bada आपका नाम क्या है? Khushi. At once Khushi goes to a mall, let's say Central Mall, and suddenly she finds that there was one shop which sells a lot of fashion items, jewelry, etc. She found that there was one pearl jewelry, pearl earrings. She just looked at the price, it was around 50,000. She liked the design so much. Immediately she picked it up, she went to the shop owner, cashier, paid rupees 50,000 and took the earrings. Simple contract. She bought the earrings worth of rupees 50,000. Payment is paid, ownership has been transferred. After a week when she comes, she blasted on the owner, stating that you stupid, you morons, take your earrings back and give my money. Seller simply asked, ma'am, what happened? She said that these pearls are fake. Normal fiber plastic. How dare you to cheat me? You fraud. I want my 50,000 back. Seller denied. Sorry ma'am, this is the policy of our shop. Once the goods are sold, we don't accept returns. By referring to the provisions of Indian Contract Act as well as the Sales of Goods Act 1930, explain, can Khushi get her 50,000 back or not? Answer. इतना सन्नाटा क्यों है भाई? ये शॉप में भी मान लो. Have you people got the question? She went, she saw the pearl earrings, saw the price 50,000. She took it, went to the shop owner, paid money, took the earrings. After a week, she realizes that these are not the real pearls. She wants to get her money back. She can't do it. She can't. She asked for the pearl. She didn't ask for the real pearl. No. So there was an offer and acceptance. It was not an express offer, but implied. If the price tag is on the product, it is implied that the product is 50,000 rupees, and if she buys it, it
this Indian country accepted it. So that software acceptance according to the provisions of the Indian government.
Sir, the buyer bought it from own discretion. She didn't ask the seller anything about the people. So, and it would be noticed earlier also if it was not false. If she noticed earlier, it was her own.
Okay, guys, so anyone else wants to add something into this? Yes. She didn't check the quality, so you want to say it's her mistake.
But she's not a professional to do that.
She's not a professional. How would she know?
She should have asked the she didn't ask the seller if this was his original address.
ठीक है चलो चलो मैं समझ गया बेटा अगर यही लिखोगे एग्जाम में तो क्या पाओगे एग्जाम में ठीक है Okay, guys, fine. Most of you are close to the logic, but look, okay, what's my job is just to fine tune with like convert your logics to the sophisticated professional language, lawful language. Clear? Guys, this question pertains to the doctrine of caveat emptor. चलो एक और question ले लेते हैं. Sir, what's your name? Meet. Meet right now studying in my class, and suddenly dad calls him. Then Meet, where are you? Nothing, dad. I'm just taking the class. Law is going like आज चल रहा. Immediately take the flight and come to Mumbai. What, dad? What happened? अरे कुछ नहीं, तेरे लिए लड़की देखने जा रहा हूँ. Guys, one of the very crucial, important, sensitive decision of the life. कहीं पे impression हो या ना यहाँ पे impression हो नहीं चाहिए. So like before taking on the flight, he goes to UB City, guys. It's a fantastic mall, and he buys the pair of T-shirt and jeans by spending 50,000 rupees. एक ही pair लिया. T-shirt and jeans. He paid 50,000, bought it. In the morning when he just landed to Bombay airport, he went to just home. He tried jeans and t-shirt, but unfortunately it was not fitting to him. समझ रहे हो? थोड़ा लूज आ गया बेटा. अब ऐसे करके तो नहीं जा सकते आप. वियर्ड लगेगा. लूज हो गया मतलब 2 साइज ज्यादा बड़ा आ गया. Now what happened to that meeting, guys? वो आप उसी से पूछ लो. I don't know, but when he returns back to Bangalore, guys, first thing what he did is like he went to UB City, told that, sir, you take these t-shirt and jeans back and I want my 50,000 back. Seller says, sir, what happened? Is there anything wrong in this? He said, no, it's not fitting to me. It is not matching to me. Please take it back. And the mall owner denied to refund the money. Do you have legal right to get it back or not? Guys, 2 questions I have raised in this class. If you are thinking these 2 questions are different, you are wrong, bacha. Both are same only. You selected, didn't match your expectations, you want to return and you want your refund. Common? Guys, एक बात मुझे बताओ. Frankly, you have lot of expectations in your mind, in your brain. Seller is bound to satisfy all of your expectations. He is bound only the expectations what he contracted, simple. But the expectations what are not contracted, seller is no longer bound to. Please try to understand the logic. So guys, when here Khushi goes to a mall, selects the pearl, she had the expectation to believe that it is real pearls. If she had a doubt, what was her duty? Just now I have said, if you have a doubt, आपकी duty बनती है. Duty to inquire. और अभी तो पढ़ाया ना, reasonable क्या है? Guys, when you were not sure, even though you were sure, doesn't matter. You believed that the pearls are real, and later on when you got it inspected, it turns to be fake, not real. You went to the seller, blames him that you sold me fake pearls. The seller abhi ko like a man, for me it was fake from the day one. I never promised you to sell. Then we just saw the pearl and the design. In fact, the price was there. We never guaranteed that this 50,000 we are charging for. We are charging for? It is your problem, it's your mistake. Why did you misbelieve the things, guys? Is this logic sounds okay? That guys, if buyer is selecting something, look the rules, guys. The rules are important. Step number 1: selection is made by if buyer is selecting something. Second, without asking the seller, without consulting the seller, and later on his selection is bad selection. Beta, bad selection means here what? Not meeting his expectation. Can you hold the seller liable for that? Can you hold seller liable for that? Beta, answer to that question is seller is not liable for your bad selection. Same way, when you bought the goods from UB City, did you ask the seller that I want such a pair which is fitting to me? No, you selected. And later on, when it is not matching your expectations, guys, how can you hold seller liable for that? Seller never guarantee the things what you buy from my mall, it will fit you. Guys, what if you want to buy for your elder brother? What if you want to buy the gift for your friend? How would seller know about this? So guys, one principle has been emerged in the world of the law, and they have said that, hey buyer, please be aware at the time of selecting the goods. What the message these principles try to convey to the buyers. Hey, all the buyers community, please beware at the time of choosing the goods. After choosing, if the goods are not fitting to your expectations, seller will not be held liable for your bad choices. Is it fair or unfair, guys? Very much fair. And this principle in the world of law, guys, is known as the doctrine of caveat emptor. Caveat emptor. Have you understood? Yes or no? So in these two examples, my dear students, it is your bad choice. How? Okay, this message is giving one clear cut, I would say, the lesson. And the lesson is be very much precise while negotiating with the seller. Are you yes or no? Clarify all the doubts. Don't buy based on beliefs. Guys, I told you in that sample example, scratch glasses, that this example belongs to the caveat emptor. I think some of you couldn't understand at that moment. Guys, you selected the sample of scratch glasses. You didn't tell the seller also, sir, what I'm going to buy, will it contain the scratches or not? And without proper inquiry, you said yes to the sample. Guys, it is whose mistake? It is whose mistake? It is whose bad choice? Of course it is buyer's bad choice, isn't it? So guys, for your bad choice, if later on the things are not matching with your expectations, which are not contracted, how can you hold seller liable? Which principle applies here? Answer to that question is caveat emptor, guys. Now, hold on. But the solution what I have given to this class, like it is according to the Sales of Goods Act. But मैंने आपको दो सवाल पूछे थे. वो सॉल्यूशन बाकी है. आंसर सेम है. लॉजिक बताओ इंडियन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट एक्ट में. Guys, same situation, but I'm changing now the provision. Explain as per the Indian Contract Act. And then if you dare to touch caveat emptor, guys, I will put a huge cross and I will give you 0. चलो guys, ज़्यादा मुझे नहीं सोचना है. Can I start? What? No, nothing like that. चलो आइए बात करते हैं बच्चों.
The inspection that you have to do before buying the wood, so that also comes under caveat.
Actually, we have exceptions also, I told you. Guys, in the exception, there are so many exceptions that even if selection is made by buyer, still seller is liable. So that's what I want to give you as homework. And one of the exceptions, what I want to say, latent defect, guys. Latent and goods are not merchantable. Guys, even though you selected, I selected the let's say the fridge on my own. After buying the fridge, what if I try to keep it on but it's not getting on because of certain internal circuit problem. Guys, seller is liable or I'm liable?
Seller is liable.
Guys, seller is liable or I'm liable?
Seller is
So guys, if the goods are not merchantable
Quality.
according to the latent defect of merchantability, if the goods are patent defect, then seller is not liable. मुझे एक बात बताओ. You thought that this t-shirt will fit you, but you didn't try. There are so many trial rooms. Are there or not? You didn't try. Later on, it is not fitting you guys. It is defective for you or not? It's not matching with your intentions. But seller is not responsible.
So some cases trial rooms are not, they are not functional.
तो साइज तो लिखी होगी ना कि भाई एम है
So
आप
brand to brand also size can differ.
ब्रांड टू ब्रांड तो फिर सेलर को पूछ लो कि भाई साहब ये मेरे को फिट होगा. अगर वो कहता है नहीं मैम या नहीं सर ये नहीं लगता, if he gives the opinion still it doesn't fit, you have right to cancel the contract, you have right to, because now it's just like the purpose जो आ जाता है हमारा quality and fitness वो लग जाएगी यहाँ पर. Yes, Raj.
Sir, in one case you have seen that like the seller performs any act and the buyer does not show the obligation that the act is.
Where you're talking about?
So the example of a plea.
Okay.
And so here you said that if the seller buyer performs any act without any obligation of the seller, the act is invalid.
No, I think you like I failed to convince me. I couldn't get your point exactly. Like क्या doubt क्या है मतलब इसमें? I couldn't get that.
सर मतलब इससे अगर सपोज वीडियो को संभाल के चला जाता है
हाँ.
तो हम लोग लायबल हो जाते हैं उसको पे करने के लिए.
सेलर लाइबल हो जाता है, करेक्ट.
बट यहाँ पे सपोज मैं कॉल लेके जा रहा हूँ.
क्या लेके जा रहा हूँ? कॉल. हाँ जी, हाँ जी.
लेके जा रहा हूँ तो सेलर को एग्रीमेंट पड़ता है कि सर मेरे को पता है कि वो कॉल नहीं है.
नहीं, वो क्या बताएगा, कितना बताएगा? कोई लाभ जो है वो. अगर कोई डाउट है तो तुम बताओ, तुम पूछो. Guys, it is buyer's duty to ask. It's not seller's duty to tell everything. आप समझ रहे हो? Until you ask, वो कितना बोलता रहेगा भाई? ऐसा तो पॉसिबल ही नहीं होगा ना कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. बिकॉज द पल, बस पल के ऊपर आई कैन राइट मोर देन 50,000 पेजेस. कैन यू राइट? अगर रिसर्चर हो आप, पीएचडी हो, ऑन वन पल कैन यू राइट 50,000 पेजेस? डिफरेंट केमिकल्स, वो बनता कैसे है, वेराइटीज, क्या नहीं लिख सकते? तो एज ए सेलर मैं क्या बताऊँ आपको? हाउ डू नो आप क्या जानना चाहते हो? क्वेश्चंस ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन. आप डाउट पूछो, आई विल गिव सम इंफॉर्मेशन. अगर वो इंफॉर्मेशन गलत हुई तो मिसरिप्रेजेंटेशन या फ्रॉड आ सकता है. ओके गाइस, लेट्स क्विकली गो फॉर. देखो गाइस, while we are learning the sales of goods act, at the same time we are learning little bit of Indian contract act also. तो ये मत समझना कि हम एक ही लॉ पढ़ रहे हैं, हम साथ साथ. हाँ जी, the things what I have already taught, don't expect कि वो रिपीट करूंगा. ठीक है? So guys, you understand that when we learn the concept of free consent, laws provided that under these circumstances, we can assume that free consent is absent. First is coercion. Second is undue influence. You can help me. Third is fraud. Misrepresentation. And the last one is mistake. Guys, the case of the pearl in the t-shirt what I take, it belongs to mistake. चलिए बात करते हैं यहाँ पे. What do you mean by mistake? The term mistake यहाँ पे use हुआ in what context? Can anyone tell me? Already who just attempted in June, guys, precisely. Mistake makes absence of free consent, right? Mistake, the word mistake is used in what context? किस बात की mistake भाई साहब? Coercion, C-O-E-R-C-I-O-N. I will not explain those. I think in BCom I'm taking care of those things. What's a mistake? वो हम बाद में आएंगे. You are right, बेटा. Bilateral, unilateral. Mistake is used in what context?
Carelessness.
Carelessness. Carelessness. चलिए सीरियस बात करते हैं.
Sir, without intention,
Without?
without intention, we lost the level.
चलिए समझ गया. Guys, mistake, but in what kind of mistake? Yeah. So guys, your mistake is written in the context of mistake in understanding. Mistake in? The term mistake is used in what context? So if you make a mistake in understanding, this is nothing but misunderstanding. Come on guys.
Misunderstanding.
Exactly guys, the mistake word is used over here. It is nothing but misunderstanding. Misunderstanding. Now over here, there are two types of mistakes the law has portrayed. The first one is the unilateral mistake. Unilateral mistake. And second one is my student bilateral mistake. Let's understand about the bilateral mistake first. How I'm connecting the two dots of the Sales of Goods Act and the contract now. Guys, I have a card. I promised you at 12:30 that I will sell at 25x. It's a second hand card, of course. कितने में मैंने बेचने का बोला आपको? I will sell my car at what price? 25 lakhs. At when I did make the contract with you? 12:30. I have only one car, Honda Civic. और कोई कार नहीं. Specific goods. But none of us are aware that at 9:30 this car met with an accident and it is destroyed. आप बोलेंगे सर ये तो आप ऑलरेडी सेक्शन 7 में पढ़ा चुके हो. Destruction of the specific goods before making contract of sale. अरे पढ़ा था. अब बेटा ये सोगा नहीं है, अभी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट एक्ट पढ़ा रहे हैं. सेम एग्जांपल. 9:30 accident took place and goods got destroyed. This is fact. अरे बोलो. Have I misunderstood the fact, believing in that goods are existing and still in proper state? Did I make mistake? In fact, at the time of contract, you also misbelieve that goods are existing and in good conditions. Have we both misunderstood the fact or not? Both the parties are at mistake or not? Whether both the parties are in misunderstanding or not? Huh? Unaware means we misunderstood that goods are there. Yeah, we unaware. Guys, एक बात बताओ. Most of the times the misunderstandings are causing because of unawareness only. If you are aware, mistake होती है नहीं. Misunderstanding किसकी बात के लिए होता है? चलो. Oh God, I think मेरे को एक और एग्जाम्पल देना पड़ेगा, स्पेशली फॉर राघव. नहीं ये होता है, ये डाउट सभी का होता है, बट आई एम टेलिंग यू टू हेल्प एवरीवन गाइस. On awareness and misunderstanding how they are related. Okay. You say what's the name? Dikshit. He goes to see his better half. Like dad called that चलो लड़की देखने जाना. Suddenly what happened? Oh God. Forgive me. Example को ध्यान रखना. He goes to see a girl for that arranged marriage. ऊपर मीटिंग होता है. अब प्रॉब्लम ये कि वहां पे दो सिस्टर्स थी. अब वो कंफ्यूज हो गया, मेरे वाली कौन सी हो सकता. एक पानी लेके आई, एक चाय लेके आई. कोई एक को भेज देते. और पापा ने पूछ लिया, डैड आस्क्ड लाइक बेटा पसंद आई? उसने कहा ठीक है. हाँ आ गई. बाद में पता चला कि जिसको पसंद किया वो तो उसकी बड़ी बहन जो ऑलरेडी शादीशुदा है. Sorry, I can't translate these things into English. You can understand that. Suddenly realized that the thing, like the girl what he selected, she is already married, and she is the elder sister. Misunderstanding because he was unaware. बस यही कहना चाहता हूँ, वहां के डीप में मत जाओ. So most of the misunderstandings, misbeliefs are happening just because of lack of information, brother. So how can you even imagine misunderstanding and unawareness as the two separate things? Both are interrelated. That's only the things I wanted to establish in this class, guys. That's all. So of course, you can doubt us about the unawareness thing. How this misunderstanding, this mistaken understanding happened because of unawareness. Am I clear? So tell me in this example, how many parties are at mistake?
Everyone.
No, in this example. Seller is at mistake, misunderstanding the fact that the goods are existing. You also misunderstood that goods are existing. If both the parties are at mistake, it goes under bilateral mistakes. Guys, contracts are always void. That's what we learned under section 7. When specific goods get destroyed before making the contract, they are void. So by law of contract also says void. Soga also says void. Both are same. But in sales of goods, at the same transaction is section 7, destruction of goods. But my dear student, in the law of contract, this is called the mistake. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Okay, guys. What is unilateral mistake, guys? If one party is crystal clear, only other party has made the mistake, guys. Khushi went to mall to buy earrings and misbelieved, made mistaken understanding that the pearls are, but the seller was crystal clear that pearls are real. He was crystal clear that these are not real, these are fake. Seller was crystal clear. If you would have dared to ask, like perhaps the seller would have like released the fact that, ma'am, excuse me, if you're thinking that these are the real pearls, I'm sorry, I want to warn you. You fake pearls. Fake to nahi keh sakte, but I would say imitated him. Artificial. Guys, she misunderstood the situation, the facts, believing that these are the real pearls. She didn't inquire. She went to home, and later on she comes to shop and shouting that I want my refund. Answer me one question over here. This case belongs to what kind of mistake? Bilateral or unilateral? Guys, all those who have studied the unilateral mistake very well, tell me what the law says. Unilateral mistake makes the contract valid or void? Guys, unilateral mistake does not make contract void. It is always valid. Did you get my point? That means you cannot cancel the contract, and if you want to, whatever loss cost to the other party, you have to. Guys, what if it was credit transaction? You didn't pay 50,000. Assume. Now you say that I want to return the goods because these are the fake. Seller says, man, these were the fake from the day one. Now you can't make the drama because there are some people who buy the goods, attend the functions and marriage, और फिर जाके return कर देते हैं. Amazon में, Flipkart में, this happens very often. You don't have shoes, buy it. You don't have pleasure, buy it. मंगवा लो, 7 दिन आपने enjoy किया, 8th दिन return policy, return distance. I'm not teaching anything. People are doing this. You saw no? I will not ask how many of you have already done this.
So then, is there any way by which they could not Amazon?
I'm telling you one thing, this Amazon and Flipkart people are very generous. They want to capture the market, but legally they are not liable to take the things written once you accept it, even though it has the patent defect. Guys, have you understood? Guys, in fact, the unilateral mistake and caveat emptor both are same only. Misunderstanding by one person, misbelieving that the things would match according to your expectations. And later on they don't turn to, guys. It is your misunderstanding. It is your mistake. Seller has nothing to do into that. You can't blame seller for that. Unilateral mistake talks like that. In fact, caveat emptor talks like that. So this is how I'm creating the breach between Indian Contract Act and sale of goods, guys. So somehow they are related. In fact, why they can't be related? Ultimately, SOGA is derived from. That's what. That's what. Doubt.
So the same code in Samsung, if instead of the price being 3,000, it would have been 1 lakh or 1,50,000. Then it's assumed.
Guys, what if it was the 1,50,000? I'm telling you, even though it's a 1.5 crores, you don't have right to buy on your assumptions. And if you're buying on your assumptions, how can you believe that seller would read your assumptions? Let's forget about 1.5 lakhs. Okay, you tell me one thing. Is it possible that fake imitated jewelry but very good in design sometimes are more expensive than the real gold ornaments? I have seen guys 10 lakh rupees fake jewelry, fake though. Because here the price is on the design, which is shining, the polish kiya hai uska. Then you cannot say 10 lakhs you are charging, why are you not giving gold? Have they promised to give you gold? Did you ask for the gold? Then how can you blame guys? I am not responsible to meet all of your expectations, guys. हिंदी में एक बढ़िया सा डायलॉग बोलते हुए, धर्मशाला खोल के नहीं बैठा भाई साहब, हमने जो कमिट किया है मैं उतना ही दूंगा, सीधी सी बात है। आपको पसंद आया, आप ले गए, अब चार्ज कितना है मैंने आपको फोर्स नहीं किया था, आप वॉलंटरी आए थे, आपने फ्री कंसेंट दिया था, तो वो ब्लेम आएगा ही नहीं, ठीक है? आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग गाइस. Caveat emptor exceptions, I think I should not tell you. Yeah, but those guys who are not comfortable, my cabin number is 289. Okay, 9 onwards, 9 to 12, I would be sitting there. Like, ask me, I'll give you the proper time. Meet me, we will solve the doubts over there. Okay? कोई doubt है यहाँ तक? कोई doubt है? Okay, guys. Now, just the last point about this unit I want to discuss before I go to unpaid seller, which is the last topic of the entire sales of goods act, I would say. Delivery वो काफी छोटा चैप्टर है, वो खुद कर लेगा, मुझे नहीं कर. So, guys, the question here is, because they are asking very frequently, that is why it is a part of my discussion. Question: when breach of condition shall be treated as breach of warranty? Right. कौन बोला है? हाँ, सही है. When does breach of condition, when breach of condition shall be treated as breach of warranty? Breach of condition shall be treated as breach of warranty. Okay guys, I know many of you already know this answer. Fine. देखो, what I have realized in this class, I'm not going to tell you answer, like most of you already know the answer, but I think I'm here to tell you why there's no answer. Okay? So again guys, let's understand this title first of all, what exactly this sentence is trying to convey. अच्छा बताओ इस sentence क्या कहना चाहते हैं?
The main purpose of the contract. The main purpose of the contract becomes like addition of collateral.
ठीक है? This is the mathematical formula. Let's try to decode it. You will get the answer. Breach of condition, guys, is equal to what kinds of remedies we have? You can cancel the contract. I will use the simple language now. You can claim the damages, or you can claim both. This is what are the, I would say, the damages available under breach of condition. Guys, breach of warranty, what kinds of remedies available? Only one remedy.
Did not cancel the contract.
Then only you can claim the damages. This is what only the damages. So this sentence is trying to convey only one message. When you have this chance, but you are not accepting this. Instead of that, you are going for this. You had a chance to cancel the contract, and to claim the damages, but instead of that, you are just to claim damages, guys. So ultimately, breach of condition has been treated as what? So you had these remedies, but you want to waive it off. You do not want to take this. There may be some couple of reasons, but you want to go here. Only reason मैंने इसको क्यों लिया क्योंकि एक sensitive point मुझे समझाना है आप लोगों को बस. Or that point what I'm taking over here, it's a section 35 of the Sales of Goods Act. I don't know whether you know about that or not. It's coming almost around 4 to 5 times in the entire Sales of Goods Act. और यकीन मानिए guys, if that question comes to your exam, would be very very difficult. Not a difficult but little bit brain application is always expected. ठीक है? शुरू करें? Guys, first of all, what I have said is like a voluntary waiving off, like voluntary waive off. Given up. I demanded HP laptop, but you supplied me Dell. Is it a breach of condition?
Yes.
Can I cancel the contract and to have my refund?
Yes.
But instead of being harsh, I decided to become generous. I said, okay, yeah, Dell to Dell, काम तो वही करेगा. So even though you like breached the contract, still I accepted this. Still and I demanded my price difference as refunded. So I had this chance, but I moved to this. So breach of condition is treated as good as voluntary. So like it was my voluntary decision. There was no force. तो पहले पार्ट में बच्चों को कोई दिक्कत नहीं होगी, वो समझ जाओ. और दूसरा जो पार्ट है, I'm sorry, बच्चे तो ठीक है, इस क्लास में किसी को समझ में आना अच्छी बात है. But मैंने देखा faculty still struggling with this. And I have seen guys many times people try to avoid to discuss about that. शुरू करें? तो second point sensitively they are talking about is when part delivery is considered as whole delivery. Then guys, even though it is a breach of condition, but it will be treated as good as what? And this is compulsory guys, this is not voluntary. चलिए बच्चा कहानी शुरू करते हैं. Okay? Is considered or taken as whole delivery. Whole means complete delivery.
But back also take a part delivery and we can have a whole delivery.
That I will discuss. शुरू करें? I think one thing I forgot to add here in the implied condition to wholesomeness. Implied condition to wholesomeness is actually only for eatables. Eatables. The food items precisely. Consumables of course. But it is as good as like a merchantability. You try to understand the things goes like this. If you order the food but the food is stale, still you understand like 2 days old. Can you cancel the contract even though they are served?
Yes.
Reason kya? They are not wholesome. They are not merchantable in one sense. Yes or no? They are not, I would say, they are defective. So you can cancel the contract, whatever price you have paid, you have the right to demand it back. तो wholesomeness I don't want to discuss much. ये भी उस implied condition में ऐड करना. एक एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं, यहाँ पे हम एग्जाम्पल लेंगे हैना, राइट? I assume today is Hannah's birthday. You all demanded treat. She decides to give you the party. Alright, so she booked a restaurant where she wants to give you pizza. याद है नहीं है? Almost there are 100 guests in the party. Per pizza 1,000. So this is the total cost of 1 lakh. She placed the order. She paid 1 lakh rupees in advance. She demanded 100 pizza. But guys, as soon as she opened the first 10 pizza, what she finds is all those 10 contains the traces of died cockroach. अच्छा लिजर्ड डालना है आपको जो कॉकरोच के ट्रेसेस मिले उसमें एक पिज्जा में उसकी टांग मिली आई एम सॉरी आई डोंट वांट टू एलाबोरेट मोर किसी को उल्टी आ जाएगी
बाकी हम imagine कर लेंगे
वेरी गुड योर इमेजिनेशन इज डैम गुड आई कैन रीड सम ऑफ द एक्सप्रेशंस लाइक डिसगस्टिंग देखो बेटा लॉ है और डोंट से दैट दिस थिंग्स डोंट हैपन pardon
Allowed in chocolates.
allowed as
In chocolates.
chocolates really
It's not allowed.
but not in India I guess come on seriously
हाँ vegetarian मछली के पास
guys 10 out of 100 pizzas are found with the traces of the cockroach definitely आपका मूड मर जाएगा वहाँ isn't it हाँ चाइना में चलेगा भाई साहब लेकिन हम इंडिया में है ना तकलीफ ये चाइना कोरिया हाँ, शायद थाईलैंड में भी perhaps allowed है हाँ?
South Asian countries में सब
Bharat is always unique guys so let's talk about India
Was like early kind of, but not now. But still like they're able to find like 7 to like but very small. The reason
Bro, don't tell I love eating chocolate. Don't tell anyone.
it's very hard to sell cocoa and chocolates in production stage.
so that's my mistake like okay. My two questions can you avoid the contract on what basis answer is of course yes goods are not wholesome not fit for the human consumption something what is not consumable either it is non-merchantable or it is not wholesome as it's eatable we can say that we can avoid as a breach of condition as to wholesomeness yes or no चलो यहां तक कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं let's now turn the situation Hannah placed the order for 100 pizzas and she demanded the delivery of the first 50 pizzas. So now it's not 100, it's 50 plus.
50.
As soon as she opened the packet of first 10 pizzas she found, that's what I have said. I won't repeat it again. अभी दोपहर में आपने खाना खाया है वो बाहर नहीं आना चाहिए तो भाई इतना रखते हैं ठीक है कैन शी कैंसिल द होल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कैन शी अगेन गाइस लॉजिक सेम लॉजिक सेम बिकॉज सेम कॉन्ट्रैक्ट जस्ट टू डिफरेंट डिलीवरीज this is found defective not wholesome in fact the seller cannot say are you prepared 100 pizzas for you कैसे बनाया तूने पिज्जा कॉकरोच वाला डेकोरेशन में तो समझ भी जाते हैं रियल था वो मरा हुआ था ऐसे भी नहीं कर सकते she cancelled the entire contract and actually she's allowed to again guys the reason is quite simple goods are not wholesome goods are and law does not say that all the goods need to be not wholesome even some part of the goods are not wholesome you can cancel the whole contract guys I hope I'm clear.
Yes, sir.
And she can have her price back. But a question becomes difficult now. अब देखिए. She demanded first 50, nothing happened. Wonderful pizzas. Everybody ate it. आधा आधा करके खा. And then she demanded another part delivery. Another part delivery. So this was the first part. This is the then she demanded second part and then she opened the first 5 or 10 pizzas she finds the cockroach inside and now she wants to cancel the entire contract guys for the remaining this 50 look first 50 no question about already eaten up so definitely she needs to pay for that already goods are consumed Now the question about this 50 guys, if this 50 are found with defect, defect means something what not expected but still you found inside. Can you cancel the contract for this 50 and do you require to pay 50,000 or not guys? This is only the question. अगर ये solution आप जानते हो बेटा, अब you can solve 5 damn sensitive questions of SOGA. Tell me.
So you cannot cancel the contract when the claim damages you.
अब देखो प्रॉब्लम क्या है, फंस गए हो बेटा. पार्ट ऑफ द परफॉर्मेंस ऑलरेडी डन. हाँ समझ लो. Part of the performance already done. Now this is a question about the remaining part. Can you cancel the contract for the unconsumed part? भाई साहब सवाल समझ में आया पहले इसमें. Question is clear. Everyone is clear with the question. That department. Try to put yourself in place of Hannah. You can sense more.
So she has to pay for the half what I have already.
She needs to pay for the half. I'm not asking for the half. That answer already I've given. She has to pay for the first half. I'm talking about the second half. Tell me your comments about the second half.
She can cancel.
She can cancel, guys. Okay, fine. First option, she can cancel. Chalo. But Kanika has the different way, this different opinion. Her opinion is she cannot cancel the contract, but she can claim the damages.
So she can pay also.
She can wait. अबे कॉकरोच देख के उस रेस्टोरेंट में खाना कौन खाएगा यार? कॉकरोच निकला है, अब जाके कहते नो प्रॉब्लम, रिप्लेस दिस. हमको भूख लगी है बस, हमको खाना दो. Okay. Shh. Perhaps we are discussing the last part of the entire story and then I'll move to the unpaid seller. जल्दी से समझ लो बच्चा इस क्वेश्चन. लक्षिता एंड रितेश बेटा, ये बात हुई. इन दोनों के लिए तालियां बननी चाहिए बस. There are two variants of बेटा divisible indivisible. जिन्होंने लोग क्लास अटेंड किए हो तो पता होगा, जिनको नहीं पता सेपरेटली पूछना, बता देंगे हम. But you will understand, don't worry. Listen to me. Okay. Guys, this question doesn't have the straightforward answer. It is situation based. If contract is divisible, answer is different. If contract is indivisible, answer is different. Guys, all of you are aware about the concept of divisible and indivisible? Guys, if one contract is there, if according to the agreement, if you have demanded 100 at a time and separation is not accepted, like, then this becomes what? Indivisible. But what if this one contract has the two different performances? Then it becomes divisible. So if it's divisible contract, treatment is different. Why? Hey guys, you tell me what is the legal implication of the divisible contract? Each division will be considered as separate. अब मैंने आपको एक थ्योरी पढ़ाई थी लॉन्ग बैक, अगर याद हो तो, या तो मैरिज होते हैं या नहीं होते हैं. बट इफ यू कंप्लीट जस्ट 4 राउंड्स ऑफ दिस दैट फायर एंड देन सडनली यू गॉट अ कॉल दैट यू आर अ डॉक्टर, सपोज इन योर इंपॉर्टेंट सर्जरी एंड यू रश्ड, हम हाफ मैरिज का कॉन्सेप्ट इंट्रोड्यूस नहीं कर सकते लॉन्ग. If you complete even 6 circles, like 6 rounds of that sacred fire, law still believes it's not a marriage. It's not a, because in order to call that ritual as a marriage, you have to complete the 7 rounds. You have to just take the vow of those 7 promises, जिसको सप्त वचन बोलते हैं. And when priest announced that from this moment onward you are pati patni, तब marriage संपन्न होता है. Same way again I want to tell. Either contract is performed or contract is, there is no any concept called contract is halfly performed. Am I clear? But ये इतनी sensitive बात है. I recommend not only the students in the lawyers, but I would like to recommend the judges also. Because I have seen after passing LLM exam, by just getting the simple training, they just sit on the chair and these fresher judges, no experience, making the huge blunders while delivering the judgments of civil courts. And just because of the stupid judgments, the people need to rush till High Courts and the Supreme Court. So always have the proper reading about the concepts. I know certain concepts are beyond acceptance level. Certain thing is beyond expected things. But fine, it is there. Life is all about learning the new things. I know guys, look, in BCom I started the law, first time you people are facing. But you must have realized there are a lot of things what we were not aware about, like before we attended this. So every day we are learning the new things. So fine, keep on learning. Try to accept it, try to adapt. तो आइए बच्चों adaptability की बात करते हैं. If this is divisible contract, one contract has how many divisions? 2. First 50 separate performance, other 50
Separate.
if this is what? Divisible contract. So one contract has 2 divisions, each division will be separately treated. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
So guys, once you add up the first 50, no question about this. As soon as you started the second division, that means the second contract altogether, and you found the first 10 are defective, you have right to cancel the whole contract for the remaining 50. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
So you just take like this in division, these are 2 separate contracts, one is independent, second one is independent. As soon as you started, you found defect, not wholesome. You can cancel the whole 50, you can demand the remaining 50,000. Is the logic clear in everyone's mind? अब बेटा देखो फंसोगे कब जब एग्जाम डिमांड्स इट इज इनडिविजिबल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. प्रॉब्लम क्या है? टोटल 100 इज व्हाट? बोलो guys, 50 has already been consumed. It is not possible to reverse the performance. I told you. So better please try to understand, if it is indivisible contract, any part is performed is equal to whole contract is performed. When part delivery is considered as I know थोड़ा difficult to digest होगा आप लोगों को. If it is indivisible contract and some part is partly performed, courts and the law takes this as a performance of the. So guys, now we don't have the right to terminate the contract. That's what the message I want to convey to this class, guys. From this point, if it is indivisible contract, returning back is not possible. So guys, if returning back is not possible, already you accepted the contract, guys, cancellation is not possible. When cancellation is not possible, my dear student, max to max what you can claim is only damages. So even though the goods were not merchantable, even though the goods were not wholesome, instead of allowing you the right of cancelling the contract, law has made you to claim only what? This is the another situation where breach of condition has been treated as breach of warranty. भाई साहब समझे या नहीं समझे? नहीं समझे छोड़ो, कम पूछते हैं लेकिन 4 जगह में आता है. राइट ऑफ लियन में आएगा, राइट ऑफ स्टॉपेज इन ट्रांजिट में आएगा, सेक्शन 35 डिलीवरी के चैप्टर में आता है. खत्म बात. Delivery chapter, that comes to the delivery part. Guys, have you understood? Now how we can consider the things as divisible and indivisible, guys? I guess that discussion I have already made in the class and I do not want to repeat that. I should tell you one thing. If the agreement is silent about divisibility, how would you decide the divisibility? Intention of parties. That's what exactly the word I used. Yaad hai? If agreement is silent, then divisibility would be decided based on what? Guys, I have a situation here. Let's say agreement is silent. Can I drag this situation to that level? Capacity. Do you have capacity? ले जाओ उस situation को. Escape मार दो. थोड़ा ओवर नहीं हो जाएगा हम लोग ज़्यादा. ठीक है. चलो. If you can understand, it's fine. If you don't understand, don't worry. It is just for your knowledge now. Here Hannah went to cashier and says that I want 100 pizza. Cashier says, ma'am, give me 1 lakh. But Hannah says, Hannah, sorry brother, I have just 50,000 now. You do one thing. Take this 50,000 and give me 100 pizza. Take this. Take this. Give me 100 pizza. Meantime, we complete. My father would come and complete the remaining 50,000. Now, as far as the cashier is concerned, he is the representative of the seller. Now, either of these two situations are possible. Either cashier accepts it or cashier says, Sorry, ma'am, the policy doesn't allow us. If you have 50,000, just take 50 pizza. So these two kinds of situations are possible. अब एक बात समझो. If seller says, okay ma'am, no problem, pay me 50,000, remaining 50,000 you pay after eating, like after the food. Guys, what was the intention of both the parties to treat this contract as divisible or indivisible? Indivisible. For me, I wanted 100. For you, you want to transfer 100. But I didn't have that much time to carry all 50. That's just for sake of easiness. I took delivery of 50 first and then remaining 50. But intention wise, I didn't have any objection to accept 100 as being seller. He did not have any objection to give 100 at a time, guys. So this is divisible or indivisible? It is indivisible. Intention of both the parties was to treat this whole contract as indivisible. And so when does it become divisible? Ab baat karte hain. Hannah goes to the seller, says, give me 100 pizza, but I owe only 50,000. And seller says, sorry ma'am, if you have 50,000, take only 50. I wanted to get 100. Hannah wanted to get 100. But seller did not let her to take 100. So she has to take only what? First 50. First division. Pay another 50,000, take another 50. Second division. In this example, when seller denies to give 100 pizza based on your part payment, guys, intention of both the parties now is not to treat these two separate transactions as one contract, but two separate contracts. Here, by intentions, guys, contract becomes divisible.
So if seller agrees, it is indivisible. But if seller does
कंस्ट्रक्टिव डिलीवरी बॉय जी, भूल गया था, पढ़ा होगा कहीं ना कहीं. यार अभी बच्चे नहीं जानते, वो छोड़ दो. कुछ नहीं बेटा, आउट ऑफ सिलेबस, बाद में छोड़ो. क्या बात समझ में आ रही है? That's all about, guys, conditions and warranties. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you. ठीक है, 5 मिनट का ब्रेक ले लो, अनपेड सेलर शुरू करते हैं. थैंक यू. Proper.